Is the universe illogical? Here's what reality tells us. We're often told the universe is chaotic, unpredictable, even random. Modern physics describes reality through probability. Wave functions, quantum fields, entropy, painting a picture of a cosmos driven more by uncertainty than order. But when we slow down and actually look, not just at the math, but at the universe itself, something doesn't quite add up. Galaxies form, atoms bond, laws repeat. There's structure beneath the surface, patterns that persist. Even amidst complexity, we see consistency. Could it be that the universe isn't as illogical as it's made out to be? Let's ask the question directly. Is the universe truly illogical and random? Or is it something else entirely? Because when we talk about logic, randomness, and order, we need to be clear on what we mean. What do we mean by logic? Logic, at its core, is the principle of consistency. The idea that things follow a coherent set of rules or patterns. It doesn't mean the universe is simple. It means that even complexity unfolds in ways we can understand, model, and predict. If logic didn't apply, we couldn't do physics. We couldn't send rockets to the moon or even calculate a weather forecast. Every theory, from Newton to quantum mechanics, depends on one basic assumption. The universe behaves in ways that can be reasoned through. What about randomness? When we say something is random, we usually mean it's unpredictable or without pattern. But in physics, randomness still obeys rules. A quantum particle may behave unpredictably on its own, but the distribution of those behaviors follows strict mathematical laws. That's not pure chaos, that's structured uncertainty. So even randomness, in the scientific sense, reveals a framework. It's not the absence of logic. Do you mean it's logic operating at a deeper level than we might see at first glance? And order. Order isn't about simplicity, it's about consistency. When planets orbit stars, when atoms hold their electrons in discrete shells, when galaxies align in filaments, that's order. And order is everywhere, not because we want to see it, but because it's built into the way the universe functions. So what does the universe actually show us? Through a telescope, we see galaxies spiraling with symmetry. Stars cluster in patterns, planets orbit in repeating paths. Even on the quantum level, particles relate to one another in precise ways. These aren't abstract theories, they're visual facts. They show us that structure exists. Zoom out further, we find a cosmic web, a lattice of matter and dark energy stretching across unimaginable distances, a blueprint that no chaotic system could consistently produce. And this leads to a deeper point. Complexity doesn't prove randomness. In fact, the very existence of complex systems, stars, DNA, consciousness, demands layers of interdependent logic. Randomness cannot explain coherence, but logic can explain complexity, entropy, and the law of disorder. Even entropy, often described as the universe's drift toward disorder, is governed by precise equations. It's a law. It behaves consistently. It unfolds in ways we can measure and model. That's not chaos, that's governed transformation. So where does this leave us? If the universe were truly illogical, truly random, we'd expect fragmentation, incoherence, instability. But instead we find fine-tuned systems, mathematical relationships, and laws that hold everywhere we look. Physics doesn't work in an illogical universe. Science wouldn't work. Prediction wouldn't work. And yet, they do. The final question. So maybe the question isn't whether the universe is chaotic or ordered, random or designed. Maybe the question is, if even randomness obeys rules, if even chaos shows patterns, are we really looking at a universe without logic? Or are we standing inside a reality that insists on making sense?